Yeah, question, Molly.
Oh, I have a
You like my
question.
ghost face at?
I have a question about nuts, but I'll save it for the podcast.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Drop.
How embarrassing!
How embarrassing! How embarrassing! Poppin' lockin', poppin' lockin', poppin' lock.
Jeff is really like,
Poppin' lockin', pop.
you're really committed to your fun boy persona.
Thanks, yeah. I'm a hat guy, I'm a fun guy.
Hell yeah! Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's a podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly,
And I'm Jeff.
and we've got Maya and Billy in the studio.
No way!
That's right.
Double the guests, double the fun.
Yes, double
Two
mint.
brains make one.
Two brains
Two
make
brain
one.
cells make
2 + 1
one.
= none.
Two brain make one.
Two brain make one.
Hey Matt, do you ever get upset because I don't introduce you at the top of the episode?
Yeah.
Should I put you in?
No.
I can say my name's Molly and I'm Jeff, and that's producer Matt Cole.
No. Does Howard Stern introduce what's her face?
Wow.
Oh, so you're that?
Wow.
I
should.
The
Yeah,
fact, so
but I
you're
don't know if
what's her
Howard
face?
Stern is who we should take.
No,
example.
yeah.
I was watching.
Stern's awesome.
Roll that back.
I love Howard Stern, but I was also watching an interview of his where
Like
he
an old
had
one?
yes.
Well, yeah.
and
also
he had what's his name from NWA, the
which-
one who
which
died from
NWA?
AIDS.
Easy.
Yeah, Easy. And
Eazy-E died from AIDS?
yes.
Yeah. You know the cross.
That's vintage.
I'll see you at the crossroads, and yeah, his face coming out.
Yeah.
That's Easy-E's
Well,
face. when he
Howard
died of
Stern
AIDS.
just kept
That's what
saying
happens when you die of AIDS. Your face comes out of the bricks.
he kept saying the N-word on it. And it was very awkward.
Gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. Wait, what was wrong with Howard? Oh, he kept saying the
He kept saying the N-word
Yeah.
because he kept saying the full, like the real, he wasn't saying NWA. He was saying what it actually meant. And he kept
He's like, any
doubling
excuse.
down on it. And
Yeah.
it was just a little awkward. And
He's like, you put it in the title, so that gives me permission
yeah, it
to
felt,
say
which is very like 80s.
You're giving everyone
to do.
permission to say it.
In the 80s, like 80s, we've talked about this before, but like
Who was
70s and 80s hippies thought that if they were like cool with black people, that
Yeah.
they could say the
Right.
N-word, and it's awkward and a weird time.
Wait,
I
Jeff-
think he's just aggressive as a person. Like when
Yeah.
he does
Yeah.
interviews
Yeah.
and stuff, he's very instigative and just...
Jeff, what
He's
does
good,
NWA
though.
stand
He's
for?
good. I mean, he'll get that information.
Who was in
but-
Paris, Jeff? Who was in Paris?
Who
think-
has attitude?
I forget who fucked Paris Hilton in that porn, but
Oh my God.
Fuck Paris Hilton. Was that a boyfriend?
Yeah.
it's just a boyfriend.
Where's my boyfriend?
Just a boyfriend.
Where's a god?
Paris Hilton is a mother now.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Oh yeah, she got
Mother.
adopted. I mean,
She got adopted.
She got adopted.
She got it.
Mother.
Congrats to Paris Hilton for her adoption.
Paris Hilton was adopted.
so I usually don't have embarrassing stories, but I did think of one.
Oh, nice.
Like made one up?
No, it's true. I just forgot
I
about
love
it.
you, co-host of How Embarrassing Podcasting. I don't usually have embarrassing stories.
Yeah, humble brag.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a
I'm
huge
just perfect.
I had a huge list of them, and we went through all of them. I mean, it's like
Oh, your list
episode
was so
200 or
big.
something.
I have an
like-
embarrassing story too.
Go.
You want her to go instead of me?
No, I want you to go first.
Okay.
Mine's short.
So a couple weeks ago, I went up to visit my parents for my birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Sick.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Aries
Happy
King, go off.
birthday.
My dad
to
and I
you.
don't have the greatest connection.
Yeah.
So like,
Kind of like a missed connection.
A
what does
lot.
that mean? What is this Craigslist shit?
The outrage, Jeff.
I don't like that joke.
Yes, Craigslist shit.
But we're sitting around the table, we're having drinks, we're playing a board game, having fun as a family.
Classic family fun.
Yeah.
Classic
That's a big
family
day
Family friendly fun.
My dad's a little drunk, and he's
Family
like
friendly fun.
trying to make conversation with me, but
Ugh.
we
Sounds
don't
awkward.
have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
And he just turns to me and goes, "So, how's your roommate doing, Charlie?" And then he pauses. His dog's name is Charlie.
Oh my God.
Not only did he call me his dog's name, he said it in a dog-like way. So he went, Charlie. and then he pauses and he just stares at the table, and we all just look at him. He just tries to pretend
He
that
tries
none
to
of us
just
heard.
sit really still and no one
Yeah.
see him.
And then like 3 seconds after silence, like my brother's like, Are you gonna pretend like we didn't just hear you call your son your dog's name on his birthday?
Oh my gosh.
And on top of that, admitting pretty much that you actively talk to your dog so much
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you mistook your dog
Right.
for
That's-
your son.
Well, it's
I don't
funny.
know. I'd take that. My friend called me a bitch on my birthday, so you know.
I mean, if we,
You really gonna call me a bitch on my birthday? You're gonna put a present on my
Bitch
fucking birthday.
Do you remember?
I mean, on my 10th
The
birthday,
6th.
on my 10th birthday, I was sitting in front of the cake with the candles lit and everything. Like
You had a
singing
cake?
Happy birthday
When you were
And-
6?
for my 10th birthday. And my dad said something and I was sarcastic back because my mom is super sarcastic. I learned it from her. I said
learned
something
it from
sarcastic
you.
back. He slaps me across the face.
On your birthday?
I'm about to blow out. The candles are lit and the cake is in
And
front
you're
of me.
10 years old.
And I'm 10 years old and my dad
years old.
slaps me across the face
My
and I cry
favorite-
and run to my room.
My favorite
And
thing
that's
about
how
this
my birthday
podcast,
ended.
I love this podcast because Jeff just unloads all this trauma.
I know.
And like says it like nothing, and we're all
No
like,
one thinks
"Oh,
it's real in my
God."
family too. They make me feel like I'm crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
get-
gosh.
They
Jeff,
gaslight
it
the fuck
gets
out of you.
worse.
Yeah.
They say
It
that
gets
didn't
worse.
happen?
They don't
No,
acknowledge it.
They just make it seem like it's not a big deal.
That
pretty much.
didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's a lot of
definitely did.
things
Oh
like
my
that too.
God.
Because like my dad retired when I was like 13,
Oh.
and he went through a really crazy time in his life when he retired, and
Little midlife
became
crisis.
a horrible person.
Oh my
Ah.
gosh.
And
Did he buy
my
a sports car?
and my brothers were older, so they weren't around for it. So they think I'm crazy.
So they're like, what? No, my sister's the same. She went to college and I stayed home. And I don't want to give too much of my family's info away, but they like,
No,
they,
don't be
I don't
like
want to
me.
be disrespectful because they're good now, but there was a
good
time where they were just
now.
drinking too much and fighting a lot. And I had to stay there and be through that from like all of high school. My sister's like, it wasn't
Trauma.
that bad. Okay. It's their business. Don't get in it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You weren't there. You were at college. You dealt with
Yeah.
it maybe once.
Damn.
And
And she's like, it wasn't
"I
really
was
that
there."
bad. I'm like, I'm going to fight you.
yeah.
I'm going to start fighting you like they fought
It
each
turns
other.
out that I know.
Oh
Hold
my
tight.
God,
What's
that's-
happening?
Matt, if you don't stop pressing those damn buttons.
Matt, you're being bad.
You
boy.
make it sound like we talk over each other when we're not.
Yeah. It's your tricking.
Like you're making. Do
No, it's supposed to
you want to hit your
best part-
buttons or you want to have
the
a podcast?
best part about these sound.
I will.
Ew.
I could be like, and that's why my dad killed himself. And you would press. Well,
And he
he
does-
had to press something
Yeah.
and he didn't.
when we needed him to press.
God,
Instead, he's fucking around.
can you believe this?
The best part about these sound bites, every single one that Jeff does, it's me cutting them off at the end.
Yeah.
Like it's always like Jeff doing something and me being like,
Hilarious.
What?
Very funny, and then Molly being like, "Oh!"
That's accurate. That is actually a really good impression of the noise I make at the end of all those sound bites because it truly is
Because
unhinged.
they're usually disgusting, and
I know.
that's just like the
It's
noise you
usually
make.
Jeff
when
doing
you're like,
something gross and me being absolutely floored, clutching my pearls.
Pearls.
But I think it's time for an ad break,
Let's
and then
do it.
we will get to the guests. and
Sure thing,
their
Charlie.
stories.
Awa.
I'm gonna change your name to Charlie.
I think Charlie's such a cute name.
It's really cute.
Like, especially for a girl, I think.
I agree. Hello. I was wondering.
Are you Charlie?
That's me, a girl named
Mountain
Charlie.
Are you the
Mountain Charlie.
Oh,
So
we're
much
all
in me.
looking for you, Charlie.
Me?
Yeah.
That's
Charlie.
why.
Charlie.
Where are we going?
Oh, you're just gonna come with us?
Charles, is that you?
Yeah, just get in this white van with no windows,
Okay.
Charlie.
He bit my
Oh,
finger.
we're all looking for you,
Stole my
Charlie.
fucking kidney. Cheer up, Charlie.
Oh,
stole
we're
my
all
kidney.
looking for you, Charlie.
I don't know about that. Hey,
Charles.
Matt, you're up to something.
My name is Charles. I want a woman who holds herself up like Miss Universe. Sorry. It's a song. He's like a girl that holds herself up like Miss Universe. A girl
Anyways,
that takes
kid,
me
you get
in
into
her
this
arms
van?
and says, Charles.
Charlie.
Are you the girl?
Mountain Charlie.
That is scary the way
That's
you
terrifying. That's good. We're good at
So
that.
you're gonna get in this van, kid?
did that. Yup.
Okay, cool.
How Embarrassing is sponsored by Vans.
White creeper van.
Remember when everyone thought the
Not your best.
Okay, that was not my fault.
Charlie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just kept going Charlie like a million times.
No one was on the same page of anything.
That's true. We dug a lot of
we had
different
like
holes.
4 different jokes.
We did not dig the same hole.
ground,
Stop, Matt!
God.
You're making me mad. I'm pissed.
Not that Rona. It's not
I
Rona.
am straight up pissed off right now, Matt.
Who's got an embarrassing
pissed.
story?
Shut up. Don't cry, bitch. You're gonna cry like a little
I'm
bitch.
embarrassed.
Crying, you little.
I'm embarrassed
Cry.
right now. Charlie.
All right, let's get focused.
I regret ever speaking. I'm so sorry.
I regret almost everything I've ever
All
done or
right,
said.
we're gonna reset,
All right,
restart.
reset.
All right, reset, restart.
Okay.
How embarrassing!
Hey, welcome to How Embarrassing. It's a podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name is Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm Matt Cole.
Yes!
Yeah, baby!
And we got Maya and Billy in the house.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was great. Y'all got some fucking story to tell?
Honestly, no. She does.
What if we didn't? This was all a ruse. You might be wondering why I brought you into the studio today.
You would not be the first people to come on this podcast with
this is
no
an
plan,
intervention.
to be honest.
Parrot.
Yeah, we've had several guests show up and be like, "Oh, I didn't think of anything."
And then
It's
Barrett's
like,
was,
cool.
I looked over somebody's shoulder and saw it.
Yeah, I
Dick.
stared at someone's phone.
To be fair, the last time I did come on here, I had like 3 different stories for you, and I think I'm a perfect person, so I only have like 3. That's the rest.
Yeah.
I live life just, to the fullest.
Live life perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Sorry, guys.
Me, not so
Embarrassed.
much. I feel like I'm always embarrassed.
Hell yeah.
I'm always embarrassed.
That's what we need.
I got like a couple of different stories. I feel like I just got a couple little tiny ones.
Okay.
Ooh, I like a tiny
Tiny.
story.
I like a
few.
tiny,
Little mini dicks.
Like just little tiny ones.
little tiny.
popsicle
Relatively recently, I
Ooh.
met one of Alex's friends,
Who's Alex?
Devin. What do you mean, who's Alex? The enemy of the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enemy of the pod.
Exactly,
And
frenemy.
that's correct.
Frenemy of the podcast. But I met her friend Devin, and like I get in there and I'm like, oh, hello. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if it's stupid or just rude. I don't process what I'm saying.
Socially
sometimes.
awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so
I don't know if it's stupid or rude.
yeah. And so she's
Or
like,
Rupin.
oh, I don't know if you've ever met my friend Devin. And instead of being like, no, we haven't met. How are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I just went, absolutely not. And then I was
continued walking.
yeah, and I immediately was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said it like that.
Absolutely never.
I could have just said no, we haven't, but I had to be like,
Absolutely
not, and I never will, and then turn
seen
back
your-
around.
Never seen your
I think
fucking
that's
Screw you,
nice.
Devin.
I think that's nice because it's like
I think it's
I would
nice.
remember you if we had met. You are a very present source of people.
I'm scared.
Don't let your life pass you by.
What's happening?
I don't
Sarah
know.
McLachlan.
Yeah.
Get with it.
Get with it.
The dead
Absolutely
puppy
not.
lady?
The dead pup? No.
She's not dead, but she is the puppy lady.
The puppies are dead.
The puppies are not dead. She saved them.
They're gonna die.
They're not gonna die
dying.
because she saved them. She saved them all.
Yeah.
I really don't like what you're doing.
So deranged.
Oh gosh. What else have I done? I've like accidentally brought like a steak knife to school in my pocket, and that was really
What?
embarrassing.
Wait.
So
Wait,
I
did
was
you
like,
have steak for
this
lunch?
is no,
And you were just preparing?
I was living in Tennessee at the time. I was probably like between 5 to 8 years old, and I had done something in the morning, like made buttered toast, and
With
for
a
some-
You made
steak
butter?
knife?
yeah, I don't know. Okay, I just know I did it. I just had like a steak knife.
Just taking a jug,
And
jug
for
of
some-
milk and
but
just
I-
spinning your knife in it until it's butter.
And I have I have legit ADHD, not just like, oh, I don't remember things sometimes. Like it's fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
and so instead of putting it in the sink, I for some reason just put it in my pocket. And
Nice.
I had those like sweatpants that like would unbutton on the sides, like all the way up.
Cool.
You know what I'm talking about?
Whoa,
And I
yeah.
put it in that like
yeah,
and I
like
put it in
stripper pants.
yeah, and I put it in that pocket or whatever. Didn't remember. It was like near the end of the day at school, and I go to the bathroom and I pull my pants down, and it just falls out of the pocket. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I like put it back in my pocket, but I'm freaking out for the rest of the day. Like, they're going to catch me. They're going to find me. I'm a criminal. Like, and then when I went home, instead of putting it in like the sink when it was dirty, I like freaked out and like threw it in like the regular drawer or whatever. I was like, get rid of the evidence. But then my girl was like,
So
why is this
funny.
dirty knife in the regular knife drawer? I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell her. I was just like, I don't know. As if I did it.
You brought a knife to school.
I'm a fan of good guys with knives.
Nowadays, you brought a knife to
You
a
know?
gun party.
Good guys with
Yeah.
steak knives.
I brought a
They're
knife
fine
to
with
the
me.
pussy house.
They save us from bad guys.
The
with
schools are
steak.
called pussy houses now. I gotta go back to school.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
I don't know if I like where
I
this
don't
is
like
headed.
that.
Ding the
sorry.
bell.
I went to
Ding.
I went to a pedophile school.
Molly
Wait,
just hit the bell with her
Catholic school?
foot.
Is
And
that
it was
what you
fucking
mean?
hot.
Definitely
Yeah,
religious.
I went to Catholic school, and it just came out that
like 500.
the Catholic grade school I went to had 11.
No, it said it said a dozen.
Oh my god.
It had a dozen
Wait, out of how many
pedophiles
faculty?
A baker's dozen.
between 1965 and 2004.
Ugh.
So
There's
that's,
also a
you
Netflix
know.
documentary called The Keepers about that school,
Yeah.
where the
different
priest
school, but same.
the priest
same
killed
district.
a nun because the nun was going to expose him for all his sexual abuse.
It's pretty crazy.
How did he kill her?
I don't know.
Probably
It's-
fucking crucifixion.
yeah.
I don't know.
What? Now that would be.
Yeah, you should
I don't know.
check
How
it
does
out.
a Christian kill
It's a
someone
crazy
but like still be a
documentary.
Christian?
I think that the Christian part doesn't exactly apply when it comes to the murder
It
part.
always
I
applies.
probably put that to
Those
the back
six
of the
fucks.
brain.
So,
for a
yeah,
hot minute.
this-
they're like, yeah, I'll just strangle
This
them. This is
documentary came out, and then it opened this big investigation, or like got the ball rolling again on this investigation. And they the week, like Easter week, which honestly was like a really cool time for them to do this, released this huge report was released, and it had almost 200 names of priests within the Archdiocese of Baltimore that have been found
Oh
as
my
sex
God.
pests.
Oh my
And 11 of them were at my Catholic school.
Oh.
It's also the same town where the podcast Serial is talking about Catonsville.
I know, and I always talk
Oh.
about how much I love my hometown, but we got some bad
you
press.
have multiple podcasts and documentaries of sexual assault and murders.
I love it.
I love the hell
Li-
out of it.
Yeah, I
don't
really relate to my
care.
hometown.
I love it.
Life is great in 21228 Catonsville, Maryland for life, baby. I love it. I'm a fan. I live and die Catonsville, Maryland.
Charlie.
God.
But yeah. So this big report came out, and I was like, "Damn, that's not good." And so then now we're all doing that nervous thing, like me and my siblings, of like messaging each other, being like, Are you good?
You're good.
That's
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Are you?
This is a safe
Is there
space.
something you want? We're good. Okay,
Also-
not you. Okay, all right. It's
I'll-
like this dance we're now doing with like all our.
Molly's also going to be
relatives.
throwing a Baltimore party soon,
Oh.
and now I'm starting to question what's happening at this party.
I got plans.
Yo, she's bringing Maryland here.
Listen, yeah. So I have actually 11.
She shows up as a nun.
I have 11 friends who recently lost their jobs and need a place to hide. So they're coming down.
Sound like solid guys. Can't wait to meet them.
Yeah, cool dudes. Yeah, no.
You know what? It's been a while for me. I'm down.
I haven't Charlie. I swear
So
to
scary.
God.
Yeah.
I actually have a similarly sadly embarrassing story. Or sad.
Oh no!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
5 minutes ago. I'm perfect. I've never been
And then
embarrassed.
we
And
bring
here
up
we are.
priest
I'm
rate.
gonna make you feel really bad in a second because this is the story where I'm the victim.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna make you feel really bad.
Oh
this
my
one.
God. All right. No sound effects for this story. I feel like it's gonna be serious.
Okay, I'm gonna try to not make it that serious, but similar on the topic of pedophiles.
Oh my God!
Get the bell ready.
Yeah. Yep.
Molly's ringing it with her foot.
My busted ass
What does
tub.
the bell? What does the bell mean? Does the
I
bell
think you
mean
have
that
nice
I
feet,
start?
Molly.
Oh,
Thank
I mean,
you.
I actually do agree. I did think this.
Real fans know what the bell means, but anyways, continue.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah,
I
the
should
real ones.
know. It's
The real ones know the bell.
Does the bell mean?
The real worms know.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's absolutely
Fan
flexing.
behavior. I see it. Fan behavior. So basically, I lived in also a very small town in Florida growing up. I lived about 2 blocks away from my elementary school. So if you know the rules of an elementary school, predators are usually not allowed to live within, I forget, a certain mileage of the school,
Sure.
right?
Right.
Just for normal
Shits and giggles.
protectionary cautions.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Yeah. I'm
Or if they
scared.
do, they have to be alerted. Like the neighborhood is
You have
alerted
to
when
tell
Right.
everyone.
a pedophile is in the neighborhood, like just letting
This
you
is
know
the
that
car
he
he
lives at this
drives.
specific house, blah blah blah.
It's definitely a male.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
Um
Though MILF Manor may have changed my mind.
Thanks, MILF Manor.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll get into MILF Manor in a minute. I do want this story out because I am getting scared.
I'm keeping you on your
True.
All
My
these
hand is hovering
details.
over the bell, shaking.
So basically, my mom got into a relationship at some point in
Nice, hot.
my
that's good.
middle school years, I think, middle school, high school.
Nice, hot.
And he had moved in, right? So she invited him in, stuff like that, whatever. We had an open bedroom. My babcha passed away, R.I.P. We had an extra room. She was like, yeah, I'll get some extra rent from this guy, whatever. Like I guess get some snatch on the side or whatever. I don't know. I found out like through my friend, so my friend who lived across the street, that the entire neighborhood got alerted. Can you guess why they got alerted?
Because of him moving in?
No, he moved into a house with like a 13-year-old girl, and for like weeks, people were like avoiding. All my friends down the street were kind of like looking like, you know, kind of avoiding hanging out with me and stuff. And I'm like, "What's up, guys? What's going on? Like,
I got this new roommate.
yeah." I was like, I just went like, "Can we go on the trampoline today?" They're like, I think we should stay home today. And I'm like, why? I just want to hang out, you know.
You guys
and then
want to come over for a sleepover?
it's true. So literally all of the houses and all the kids in the neighborhood were alerted that there was a pedophile that lived in my house. So from backstory. Does the bell mean I have to stop? The bell fell on the floor.
I think the worst of all of this is that you didn't know.
I
You
didn't
know? So it's like everyone got alerted but you, and you're in the
Except
house.
for the person who was in the house.
And you're
It's
in the
gotta come
house,
inside the house.
and you shouldn't even
Call
be in the
was
house.
most literally coming from inside of the house.
No coming.
Hopefully no coming.
Oh God.
Charlie.
So, yeah, there you go. Victim story. I feel bad now.
Were you just trying to embarrass me by telling that story? Like you're trying to make me feel bad?
Next time on the pod, you're like, so this one time I was on a podcast.
One time I made a joke.
Very
say-
embarrassing. I was trying to talk about embarrassing stories, and my friend was like, "No, trauma."
Yeah.
I'd say that was
Happens.
like a bad, crazy story, but it was Florida.
It is.
Stop! Don't reduce her experience to Florida.
I'm sorry.
Reduce my experience.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. I need
you
to
were
live with it
asking
somehow.
for it. You were in Florida.
I'm sorry if you didn't want to
Oh
deal with
my
that. You could
God.
have moved.
You
Well, I
could have
guess
moved
shit
as a
doesn't matter.
child.
Everyone in Florida is asking for it. Sorry,
God.
not
Oh
sorry.
my God! I do
You
not
know what? We
endorse.
appreciate you
Do
alleviating
not
the room a little.
endorse. I do not endorse anything Jeff said.
Maybe you should get out of the shitty estate.
Damn. You know what? And I did.
Yeah.
And I fucking
Now
did.
you're in Virginia, the second city.
Woo! No, Virginia is literally Florida, but just like a tad bit nicer and more Confederate.
More Confederate?
Wait, more
More
Confederate
Confederate?
in a different way.
Because
Confederate
Florida's
historically,
not really the South to
but
me. It's
Florida
a lawless land.
is Confederate
a Wild West.
culturally. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I guess it depends on what part of Virginia too, because like Hampton Roads, not
I
so
work in
much.
Williamsburg, so it's very
Ah.
colonial, madame. You know, there's literally I'd be like pumping my gas, and there's like a pilgrim next to me filling up her Prius.
yeah.
I'm not kidding. She's
We
in
could-
full garb, and I'm like,
We can also get in a car, and in 20 minutes, we can be at the site of the first slave ships in America.
1000%.
landing,
I like
so.
saw where Pocahontas got married. I was like, oh, word. Like, she existed. I forgot.
Yeah, we could also walk for 10 minutes and be at a mass grave site. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact. Did you guys
Yeah.
know there's a mass grave in Busch Gardens in the middle of the parking lot? It's
What?
Yeah, it's a Native American burial ground, and so it's a protected site, so we're not able to move it, and it was
Oh,
discovered
no.
after the park was built.
Whoa.
So there's like a little, it doesn't say, it's unmarked.
Is
but
it paved
technically-
over top?
No. It's like a patch of grass in the middle of the parking lot. People are always like, this is stupid. Why is this here? And I'm like, I'm about to make you feel real bad.
My thing is,
We
okay,
can't build there.
I just what? I'm like, that's just so crazy. I love spooky stuff. So I'm like, that's insane. I gotta go there now. Which parking lot?
Italy?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I don't have it on the top of my brain.
The Italians.
Next time I go to Busch Gardens, I'm going to see it.
I'm gonna track
Which I
it
need to
down
go
for you.
because I haven't been on Pantheon
I need
yet.
to know.
You know, I've never
Ooh,
been.
let me know.
Never been to
We'll
Busch
go.
Gardens?
I've never been to Busch Gardens.
Guys, let's make
Molly,
a Busch
I think you would
Gardens
love it.
trip.
I think you would love
Yeah.
it.
I know. I've been told.
She's scared of roller coasters,
I'm
but
not a rides girl.
Exit carefully to your
Oh.
left and
It's-
enjoy the rest of your day at Busch Gardens.
I think
Auf
you would love
Wiedersehen.
yeah.
You'll love it. It's
Honest,
great.
it's like you go through all the different countries
Yeah.
and then like
It's
the
I
theme
Food and
need to
is
go
Wine
on,
Festival
like,
right now. You can get
countries.
fucked up and then go on Pantheon. I'm
You drink
bugging
beer?
Majora.
You go to the
I do like drinking beer.
the beer house.
Okay,
Hey,
firstly,
but
I know
give
it's
me
Busch
a
Gardens.
beer
We are no
ticket.
longer owned by Anheuser-Busch.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
can still
that-
get fucked up.
that
off
And
was
the
a
and the
big-
brewery is still a block away.
It is literally right there. There's like you hear the trucks like all day long. It's
I love
Let's go
it.
2 weeks from today.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know. Just
What
let
is
me
that? Your
know.
birthday?
What can you get us discounts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay,
she
then,
can at
yeah.
least meet you in the park and say, "Hey guys, I love to see you. It's so great seeing you."
It's true. At the very least, I can give
At
you a
the
little.
very
Here-
least.
I
here's
can
the-
show
here's the
off.
magic grass. It's a Native American burial ground. Bye.
Bye.
At the very least, I can show up and flex. I can come up in my full attire. I'll have my little thing and be
Right.
like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Because
I'm
I
too
did get an
important for you
email that I
today.
can get
gotta go."
20% off a ticket if I buy it before today ends, I believe.
Oh, is that why you said 2 weeks from today?
No, because I want to go next weekend, but we're busy, so
You
I'm
can also
out of
just-
town.
Why are
you
y'all
can also
busy?
Just tell me.
we have a show.
What? What show?
French Girls.
French
in
Girls.
Richmond,
What show?
Virginia.
Oh.
I have something.
It's
in
on my
2
birthday.
weeks, I'm out of
Ooh.
town. 2 weeks from now, out of town.
Though I guess we could go next Sunday, and just on the way back, we're going to pass Busch Gardens anyways. Just stop
Can you drop me off?
at Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
And never leave.
Hell yeah.
I'll be the same.
I'll be
Hell
the
yeah.
same.
We'll
All right.
drop you off, brother.
Also,
We'll drop you off, brother.
Billy, this is your birthday podcast. Do you have more
Oh,
stories for us?
yeah.
And happy birthday to me.
Yes.
I mean, like my 21st birthday, I woke up to gunshots outside my window. That was
Where was
Nice.
this? Suffolk?
off 29th and Colonial. This
Oh
was
my
Park
God.
Place.
Whoa.
Like I woke up at like 5 a.m. depressed, and I wrote this depressing song about birthdays and life. And all of a sudden it's like pew, 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 and I was like, oh my gosh! And then my cat went to the window, and I like pulled him down. I was like, get down! You
You're a
never go to the
target.
window.
Yeah.
I like that you think that there's like people in the street just shooting anything that they see.
People
in
on the
a
street.
window.
I was just like,
Like
get
that-
down!
It's not like
This keeps the rent low.
It's like anybody comes out, you get shot on sight.
Yeah, the cat.
I was like,
if I
you
see
never
a
go to
cat-
the window, brother.
If I see a cat in a window, I'm gonna
I
shoot
shoot it.
Hey, you don't know. He has got these crazy eyes. Someone might get offended.
True. Her
Yeah.
cat it looks at you like he's about to say a slur.
He no, but he does look at you like he knows all your secrets, and he's like, I know your secrets, and like you don't know which ones I know.
He has these beady ass yellow eyes, and he looks at you like you've done something wrong, and like he knows your deepest, darkest secrets, and he's about to unleash it at any time, and then call you something.
He's
know
about
what I
to
learned?
spill the tea.
I gotta tell you what I learned. I have to get this off my chest. It's completely
I'm scared.
gonna kill the vibe. But there's this guy in Texas, of course, Texas, right?
Of course.
Well, we don't
There
know
was-
what you're
th-
about to
there
say.
was this
so I
family-
can't say, of course, Texas.
There's this family who asked him politely, like, hey, can you please stop shooting your gun? We have a baby that's trying to sleep. And the guy responded by saying, I can do what I fucking want. It's my front yard. Later, that guy entered the house and shot and killed 5 people in that house.
In the house with the baby?
Yeah.
Holy.
Is that
Because he
insane?
got
Did I-
mad that they told him, they
Yes.
asked him to stop
Did I
shooting his
ever
gun.
tell you guys what happened in my hometown of Chesapeake?
Your
The
hometown,
murder
Chesapeake.
suicide?
Oh,
a suicide?
in the place that you moved into?
This is a different podcast
No.
Yeah, we're murder.
It's so
We're
em- I'm
true
so
crime.
embarrassed. No, this is awful. The same school year that my
Square.
friend the same school year that my y'all are gonna feel bad in a second. It's about to be my victim story. The same
The
year
victim-sode.
the same year
Victim episode.
the same year my best friend killed herself.
Oh,
Yeah, boys, we're in it, boys. It was the same. Saddle up. Was the same. Was the same year that an entire family was killed by their son.
Oh.
That happened
In
in
the
Baltimore
school.
too.
And the worst part is
Yeah.
it covered up my friend's suicide.
Yeah.
And then also but also it was horrible.
It was a cover-up?
No, like no one, no,
It
like
was
first,
a
like
cover-up.
no one cared about my friend's suicide after that, and I was like, they're like 2 months apart. They're both horrible things. Like I feel for the family. Y'all can feel for me still. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was crazy because the school was so, we don't want to talk about your friend's suicide. We don't want kids thinking that's we don't want them thinking that that's an okay thing to do. And I'm like, but everybody talked about what's her face's death, so it was okay to do a murder suicide. Like that's all right. But they were a big family in the community. I don't want to be insensitive.
Whoa.
It was just like a crazy time. But from what I know, the son was living with grandma instead of family. So family's in one house, son and grandma are in another family. Son finds out that grandma is gonna, I guess, move to go live with her like siblings somewhere. And he's like, I don't want to live with my dad again. I don't know what was happening at home, but he's like, I can't live with my dad again. And so he gets so upset that he kills grandma. And then I don't remember the exact
just
order of
almost made a
events.
terrible joke.
He killed grandma.
I keep wanting to see grandma
I could
get
have
run
this-
over by her.
Stop. I could have this wrong. And again, I don't want to be insensitive. I could have this wrong. It's been a minute. But from what I remember, he took one of the bodies, maybe grandma's, and like brought it, I think, to the family house.
Strong.
And then killed stop.
Strong guy.
And then killed everyone in the family. Like
Oh my
I think
God.
two brothers, a sister, mom and dad, I'm pretty sure.
How embarrassing.
Yeah. And the thing is for like three, like the only reason, not the only reason they found out, but the main reason why people found out was because the boyfriend of the girl that I went to school with that died hadn't talked to her in like days and was like, something's wrong, and tried to go to her house. And then police went there and he was still alive, the brother that shot everyone. And they had like kind of like a shootout kind of thing. And then finally he killed himself. And apparently he had them set up at like the dining table or something like that. Like it was really crazy.
Like he put.
And
he,
again,
like,
this could
propped
all,
them up.
again, a lot of this could be rumor or speculation. But this is just what I remember hearing, and I also heard some of this from like one of the teachers. I won't say who. But it was just like it was
Mr.
insane.
Johnson.
Mr. Johnson.
It was Steven.
Mr. Redacted. Mr. told me everything.
Oh, Mr. Redacted.
Yeah.
I think you have a smoke alarm that's going off. Yeah,
I don't hear it.
I'm pretty sure you have a smoke alarm. No, it's definitely. Is there a fire? Or,
It's because the story
Hey,
is
it's not that
Matt.
loud.
Ew.
You fucking.
You
But
fucking-
we are getting away from the embarrassing stories. I am so sorry, guys. We're like,
That was
yeah,
intense.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
intense.
lot.
It was Molly's fault.
I saw a dead body once. So
In
I
a
was
cadaver
driving.
too.
I was
I
driving
did
over
too,
to
on
my
my
friend.
way home from work.
Yeah, I was driving. I
Yeah.
was leaving work and I was going to a friend's house to play poker, and it was Father's Day, and there was a body on the side of the road in front of an old folks' home.
You tell
and
me
he,
this story all the time.
Yeah, and the story is that the guy called his dad, said, "Look out the window," and when he looked out the window, he shot himself in the head.
Oh my god.
Are you happy, Billy? This is what you've made this podcast
well,
be.
guess what? My
Happy
best friend's mom
birthday.
found her when she killed herself.
Happy
Okay?
birthday,
Billy.
Happy birthday, Billy. I'm so sorry for your trauma.
Honestly.
Is it time for games?
Billy,
Yeah, games.
Billy
Guys,
was like,
I'm so
gonna
embarrassed.
come
I
on
have
the-
trauma. I'm so embarrassed.
Billy's
I think
like,
we need a
I'm
commercial.
coming back on that podcast and I'm going to give them a piece of my fucking
Fucking
mind.
their shit up.
All right, it's time for a commercial break. We gotta get out of here.
Are you tired of tossing and turning at night in the same old sheets?
I can't believe you did it. Oh my god.
Turn.
Oh,
What?
I'm just turning and talking to myself.
What are you doing?
in my
Tossing and
sleep?
turning.
What are you doing in my bed?
Oh, I'm just freaking out, man.
Okay, well here, come over here to this other bed I made.
Okay.
Do you feel better?
I'm sorry. Are you eating or walking?
Hey, can you put your lollipop in the trash?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sorry. A lot of people don't like me bringing my lollipops to bed.
Okay, now come get in this bed. How do you feel?
Good.
That's right, everybody. Brooklinen Sheets is a proud sponsor of How Embarrassing. If you use the offer code How Embarrassing at brooklinen.sheets.gov, you can get your own sheets and put your lollipop in them.
I murdered my brother in these sheets.
Oh my god.
All right,
All right.
let's do some games.
It's time for games.
we need to
segments.
cheer
lift
up.
this
We need
I'm
to
so
lift
sorry.
their upper.
Are you Googling things to do in Catonsville?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought of a game where we could guess.
Do you have a game for us?
Oh, let's play. Okay.
All right,
Segments and games.
All right, no looking at the screen.
Games and
Molly.
segments.
This is called Catonsville.
Bill.
Things to do without getting murdered. or
This
raped.
is called. This
my
is called
gosh.
Life is Great in 21228.
All right.
better title than mine.
So I'm gonna name the. There's like 10 things to do in Catonsville. Apparently,
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna name one of the attractions, and y'all have to come up with a pitch and tell us what it's all about.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
So,
Molly probably knows all these. She grew up there, and the rest of us have never been.
how about this? Benjamin Banneker Historical Park and Museum.
Benjamin Banneker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly know a cur.
Nice.
So sorry.
Do you know what that one is, Molly?
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
guess.
Okay.
All right. There once was a boy named Benjamin.
There once was a boy named Benjamin Banneker.
He was an old colonial boy, but
Pretty
he
much.
died and haunts this house now. And you can go and spend a night in the house for ghost stories.
And he tickles your toes at night.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a toe licker.
No, tickles, not
He
licks.
sucks
them.
toes.
He doesn't
And he
love
tickles
those.
them.
Yeah.
He
Is
got
that
that
right?
dog in him.
Yeah, that's right. You got it.
What is it really?
Benjamin Banneker was an African American naturalist, mathematician, astronomer, and almanac author. He was a landowner who also worked as a surveyor and farmer.
And he
And
was
it's like
amazing.
his house
we loved
is
him
a
so
little
much.
museum.
And we
now.
loved him so much.
Cool.
Respect.
It's mostly like
Rest.
there's
in
like
brick.
nature trails and stuff.
All right. So the next one is what? Like the Poe House?
Let's do the Lerman Woodland Theater.
That was actually on my high school's campus.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
My high school's campus is actually pretty big.
I was gonna say,
and
you're
there
sitting-
is a woodland theater.
I think it's weird
If
to
you call it a campus,
Yeah.
then that's definitely
Well,
big.
so it's
You
just
give 'em shmoney,
it's just
Molly?
it's just one building, but there is like the Woodland Theater. There's a big stadium.
theater?
It's pretty big.
Dude,
That's
my
crazy.
football
Yeah.
stadium
And
was
this
at the
was
middle
a
school.
public
We didn't
school?
have
Mhm.
money to have it at the high school.
But the Lerman is not owned by the school. Like it's
Lerman.
a city.
I don't like that
Dude,
word.
my
Logan
library was in the same same room as the cafeteria. Tell me
Yeah.
how that works out.
Yeah.
You can imagine what kind of peaceful library that
cafeteria.
was.
Wait, so
That's
so what's this place
crazy.
called again, Matt? What's this place called again?
The
Lerman Woodland Theater.
So I'd like to think it Logan Lerman is
shout
out there just loving trees and making little musicals about it.
And also jumping around, slaying like mythological
So-
beings.
So
yeah,
fun-
playing puss.
Trees.
too.
Fun
I'm walking
fact.
through the trees.
Fun
in
fact
my
about the
theater.
Puss a
Lerman.
lot?
Yeah, he
Hey,
slays puss.
Fun
Oh.
fact about the Lerman
1000%.
Woodland Theater.
Yeah.
I was in a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream there
No
when I was
way.
a little kid, and I played
That's
a
cool.
little bumblebee fairy.
Oh. All right, how about trolley line number 9 trail?
The trolley trail.
So it used to be a trolley, but now it's just grown over tracks and people walk down it.
Yeah, basically it leads
Yeah.
to old Ellicott City. So we would
Ellicott City.
you can walk from Catonsville
I love that
and go
It's
David
down.
like-
Bowie song.
It's like when you have a snail trail.
Ellicott City.
It's like when you have wait, the trolley trail is like
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
the trolley trail is like when you have a snail trail, but instead of one line, it's two. You're welcome.
Too.
I heard it's haunted because somebody killed themselves on the trolley.
Oh my gosh,
Damn.
we got away from it, Matt.
And we're
All
back,
right, here's
baby.
one. Here's one. Baltimore National Cemetery.
Yo,
so
that's
I-
where the
You
boys
stab
go to
them, we
hang.
bag them.
You stab them, we bag them. That's actually correct.
Oh,
We whack
wow.
them, we sack them.
All right, here is Objects Found Antique Shop. Objects Found Antique Shop.
like
Wait, this is
Random.
something
So,
to do. Well, these something to do lists are always so.
Yeah.
What are the
Stupid.
objects? We gotta
Like,
figure out what these
The one
objects
for Norfolk
are,
is
though.
just like, look at this boat or this boat. It's just like as you go around
Like,
looking at
people
boats.
Look at
Look.
this lighthouse or look at this lighthouse.
Yeah.
Pick your poison.
Tracks on Wax.
Oh, I know this one.
What's it?
Wait. Tracks on wax.
Have you been to Tracks on Wax, Molly?
I haven't been, but I know where it is.
This sounds
So, fun fact about Catonsville: it's Music City, Maryland.
Oh.
Is the little nickname? There's little
Music City, Maryland.
Yeah,
Why?
because the main street has a bunch of music stores. Yeah.
Music store. So like, it's not like music's come out of the area.
No.
It just
no,
has
it's
music
Wish.
Music
stores.
City. It's where you go if you
It's
need
where
to buy a
music
guitar.
goes to die.
Oh, it's like instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to call that music stores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean
Instrument
to.
centers.
It's called Bill's Music Shop.
Okay.
Owned by
So
Bill.
that means like Virginia Beach Boulevard is our
That's
Music
our
center.
music center.
because like Guitar Center's on it,
Yeah.
and also down the street more is what?
Planet Hollywood.
School of
No,
Rock.
Alpha Music.
Alpha Music.
Where's the
Yeah.
School
I
of
think they
Rock?
closed down, right? School
No,
of
it's
Rock?
still open, I
Is
believe.
it?
So Tracks on
There's also
Wax
that,
is
Tracks on
actually
Wax.
Tracks
Patriot
next to a
Freedom
bar.
Shooting Center.
It's what?
Tracks on Wax is next to a bar called Morseburgers, but there's nothing that says it's called Morseburgers. The bar just says bar on it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's not sketchy at all.
Yeah, that and I once made out with Tim Lutz. I'll never forget this. Tim Lutz, great
The
guy.
Tim Lutz?
Yep, purple sexy.
God, I'll never forget
Purple
him either.
Sexy.
Yes. I made out with Tim Lutz at that bar in front of my friend Wesley's parents. They watched me make out with Tim Lutz.
Why were they
That
watching?
is embarrassing.
It was probably pretty hot.
Ring the
Damn,
bell.
he is pretty
I
hot.
can't find
Look
it.
at him.
they were like,
I mashed
anybody
it
else
so
is
hard
painful
that it
type?
fell and it rolled away. And I don't know where it went.
Jeff's broken.
So the bell is sorry.
That was come to Catonsville. We have a lot of shit
Is
for
there
you.
anything else? I'm very curious.
Limelight Inn.
Wait, so is Wax and Tracks like a place to wax?
No,
your,
it's actually
like,
it's a
vinyl
record,
your happy
record
it's a
trailer
store.
record
track.
store. It's a record store.
Yeah,
Oh.
where they give you bikini waxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where they whack you off.
Yeah.
Oh, wax on, whack off.
There is a place called Goals Baltimore, and I think the only goal would be to get out of Baltimore. But whoa,
Got him.
It's a travel agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place called Crabs.
Hot.
That's my joke.
Good one. No, that was good. It's Baltimore and crabs, and
Yeah.
crabs also like a crustacean, but also an STD.
And that was
that can live
the
inside
more
of
you
your
know about
pubes
Catonsville.
and your eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
I never had a perp.
All right, are we playing fucking What's
Let's
Her
play something.
Purpose?
Yeah, if you want.
All right. Should it be duo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their purpose?
Yeah. What's their purpose?
What's their purpose?
I don't like this question.
It's okay. We're gonna find it.
you'll love this.
No, we'll
We're
find your
also
purpose.
I don't know if we've said this. We're sharing a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just keep moving it back and forth and praying
Y'all are
it
doing
sounds
great.
good.
No,
I
it
think if
sounds
you just
awesome.
put it straight up.
So when
I
I do
tried to
that-
say that, but she
No,
hogs
when
it.
I turn it back to her.
They're fighting.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
The thing is, when it's like this, you can't hear us as well. Like you guys sound like this,
Yeah.
but we're like that.
But we
and
can
it's
trade
like-
and just
Listen, you've got a good
and also
ear.
you don't have headphones in, so I'm telling you, like I kept moving it
Oh,
towards
that's
you.
true.
I was
That's
moving
true.
it towards you so I
You
could
have
hear
no
you.
way of knowing what
Yeah.
you sound
It's a
like.
I know
janky
the
setup.
Yeah.
We sound
All
good.
this
Fine.
equipment
I
probably
believe in
adds
you.
up to $10.
Yeah.
How much can a banana be, Michael? $10? Charlie.
Stop.
It's deranged. I hate it.
I don't
Keep
like
playing
it. It's
about it.
scary, spooky.
Oh yeah, she hasn't heard it. Let her hear it. Put her headphone up there.
Charlie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh,
That's
that
why I keep,
actually-
going, that's why I
pretty
keep
good.
yelling at him and saying, seriously?
You actually do have the luxury of not having to hear all the buttons.
That's true. He's been
I simply
spamming
sit in
buttons.
silence. I'm like, guess we're just sitting
He
here.
won't stop. He
That's my love
won't-
language is silence.
Matt, stop it.
Honestly,
But
so
also
true.
great
Hashtag
finger
quality
work.
time.
Also,
Let's play
me-
great finger work.
Me like it. I like what I see over there, PMC.
Anyways.
I don't remember what music I used for this game.
What's her purpose? What's
our
their purpose?
I think it is Blood Clot without the lyrics. What? I think. What's her
I feel like we used this last. I need to come up with new
Is
songs.
their purpose? And I don't know.
purpose?
What's
She
their
doesn't
purpose?
know what
I can't wait for them
Speed date.
I can't
Yeah, it is this one.
I can't wait for them to meet the host of What's Her Purpose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit, I
The
forgot
host.
about the host. I should go
The
get him.
host of What's
Yeah.
Her Purpose is wild.
I forgot his name. It was
I
like
forget him. I feel like he
Farmer
changes.
John or
Something's
something?
off with him each time. It's
Father
a little different.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Father Johnson?
yeah.
We gotta find
And now the
him.
host of What's Her Purpose, Father Johnson.
It's me, the host of What's Her Purpose. Hi, and welcome to the speed dating game where you find the love of your life.
Which is a woman's only purpose.
And that's how we find your purpose. Today it's a little unusual because we got 2 women dating. So
Yeah.
but not like that. We ain't lesbians in this place.
No homos allowed.
We have to fight. We actually have to like legit fight off that rumor all the time. So I'll be like, oh, you didn't bring your girlfriend today? I'm like, I'm single.
Don't you interrupt me, woman.
You don't want to piss off
Hey,
the other
hey, I know you got a purpose, but we're going to find it. And your purpose is not to speak when you're not asked to speak.
Piss.
You're not funny, woman. We're trying to find you to get pregnant with someone.
We're trying to find
you get pregnant. Yeah. I'm trying to
Well,
find out too.
we
What's
meet
gonna
again. Me and all my friends. We got a date. We got a big group today of people that you're gonna find and love. So those people are all ready to wait. You got 1 minute
All right,
date
Molly,
with
you
each
first. You ready?
person, and we're about to start the date. And you got 1 minute. At the end, you tell us who you wanna love.
I'm a little confused.
I'm so confused.
Oh, it's a 1 minute dating situation. Go,
All right.
go.
Speed dating.
Here's your first thing. Date.
Hi, how are you ladies doing today?
Firstly, your voice is impeccable.
Thank you.
You could really record an audiobook.
I was born with it.
That'll make your coochie throb, King. That's
All
delicious.
right.
Keep talking.
You know, that sounds pretty nice. I gotta say, I have many interests. Most of them involve pollinators.
Do you think you could make like a mixtape of you singing like all George Michael classics? I would really like to listen to
Do
that.
you
And for me,
ladies-
could you sing Clay Aiken, please?
Do you ladies have any pollen that I can produce I can transport from one flower to the next so that all of the pollen grows the new flowers?
I'm starting to think that you're less human, more bee.
Ah.
I see where you're
What
going. I can plant my
gives
seed. You
you-
know what I'm saying? I get it.
All right.
Well, time is up. Ding, dang, dang.
That was pretty solid date, guys.
All right, so we're going to
best date
just
I've had
go
in years.
quickly on to the next date. Is the next date ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're going to go get a date.
Hey, what's up? My name's Morris. How are y'all?
You sound weird.
Oh, it's because I'm from Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Yeah, I own this bar. It's called Bar. I also own Wax on Tracks, and I'll whack you
Oh.
On the tracks?
on the tracks if you want. We'll go down trolley trail number 9. I'll take both of you. Use you both as a track. Put you one on each side. Eiffel Tower.
Wait. 1 second. We need to converse.
Whisper.
Continue.
All right, then I'll take you to the cemetery, and we'll do like a murder-suicide thing.
Wait. 1 second.
You guys want to haunt the Benjamin Button House National Park? What is it? Banneker. Benjamin Banneker.
I'm liking the sound of
Is
this.
Brad Pitt involved? By any
Yeah.
chance?
Oh, I call my dick Brad Pitt
Oh.
because it's got a pit in the side.
Because it's blonde.
You know
gonna
what
have to
Peroni's
convert.
disease is?
Like pepperoni?
Yeah, it's because my schlong is like a pepperoni with a huge dent and a twist on the side.
Oh, what's going on? There is 2 of us.
Well, just
Is it like a 2-headed pig situation? Like-
yeah, I'm like an
We're actually
echidna.
enjoying
I got 4 heads to my dicky.
Well. That must be the
We
time.
let you drown in that one.
All right, we only got one more person to date, so let's just go ahead and get started with the next date. Hi. I hope it's fine that I brought my parents and sister to the table.
Super nice to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a ventriloquist also. That's how it looks like my parents are speaking,
Are you
even
as-
though I killed them.
Are you as good as Jeff Dunham?
I think I'm better. I actually used people as my puppets instead of a
I'm s-
fucking jalapeno on a stick or whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you implying you're gonna put your hand up my ass?
I mean, I'll kill you first.
As long as you don't make me tell terrorist jokes, I'm honestly okay with that.
I love terrorist jokes.
Oh, fuck.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
Knock knock.
You like that?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
George Bush. Did 9/11.
That's a good one. I like that one. You're funny. Anyways, this is my parents. Sorry that they've shit themselves before they came, but that's what happens when you kill people.
Should have used an enema.
Who said this is dark? I thought you already had your date soon, sir.
I'm a puppet.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at ventriloquism. Sometimes I don't even realize I'm doing it to myself.
That's honestly really impressive. I think you have a career. I think it's going somewhere.
Thanks. I think I have a
So,
career too. A lot of people say I have
What are your
mental illness
political
instead, though.
views?
My political views.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Biden. It's because
Okay.
like half of me is like I think he's already dead. The other half is like is
Yeah,
he
he's
just
really
sleeping?
biding his time. Anyways.
All right, I don't want to be on this date anymore. well. I guess that is time. That was the 1 minute ding ding. All right, ladies.
1 minute ding ding.
I'm so bad at dating.
You now get to
I think I did a great job.
I guess you each get to choose a person since you're
Oh.
two different people, and you get to explain, explain who you want and who you don't want and why.
Wait, can we discuss?
Yeah. Make sure you choose
Okay,
me.
we've discussed who we
That
don't.
wasn't a language.
We've discussed who we don't want.
What? Make sure you choose
this
me, ladies.
physical bit is not working on a podcast.
I got
So
crypto.
we're firstly saying no to.
Pollinator.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. I thought I was such a likable being.
I'm sorry. I'm more into wasps.
Also, yeah, the
Wow,
stinging factor.
racist.
I have really sensitive skin, and like if you were to like,
Speciesist.
you know, it would kind of be a bummer
get
turn
Damn.
off. Yeah.
I went
thought it
to
was-
Deep Creek. I'm a hornet. I can't.
I get it.
I thought it was because the standard was so hard during the first day.
And you die after it. You know, I don't.
Yeah,
That's
I kind of
true.
want a long-lasting
That's true.
relationship.
Yeah.
To
It's
be
a one and done
honest.
date.
Goodbye, girls.
We're forever.
I'd
girls.
still take that mixtape though if you have it.
All right, Bobby.
Bobby.
I'll just
bye.
buzz off.
We got some good chances
So-
here.
All right, so
So-
you're both saying no to the base.
So now I guess
Say no to the bait.
we're gonna have to say no
What?
to Mr. Maryland himself.
No.
That was my
Yeah.
second vote.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no! What am I
Yeah.
gonna do with myself?
And
You
and
both
you know,
want to say
and it's just
well.
we're Florida, we're Virginia.
oh, fuck Florida!
You're Maryland.
There's no room for
Bummer
third
all the
state.
way.
No, we
There's no
can't do
room.
anymore.
I'm gonna
You know
go
what I'm
cry
saying?
myself to sleep while watching a John Waters
You're
flick.
not redneck enough. You're not chaotic enough. I feel
Not chaotic
You also
enough.
I
smell
need
way
more.
too much like Old Bay. and-
Yeah, there's a little, yeah.
Go eat some crabs.
There's just too many differences.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. And also,
and-
I'm a Cancer. There's enough crab in this relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God damn
And
it!
and
I'm sorry to hear
you
about
know,
your cancer.
lastly, we've decided we also won't be dating you, puppeteer.
What?
That's it, guys.
That's fine.
That's it. This is
is our coming out
announcement.
story.
We're gonna date each
Well. I guess
We're
I got two women.
other. We found our purpose. She's my purpose.
Shit.
Wow, two women together, no purpose.
Now I've heard everything.
Well.
They don't have
Thank
that
you for
in
joining
Catonsville.
us for another episode of What's Her Purpose.
And we're still bad at dating.
Sorry, society lost and the women joined sides.
The women are gonna take over.
Maybe
only.
next episode on What's Her Purpose we'll get some
Sorry, I fucking hate breeders.
woman. I'm speaking. I have told you. God damn it, these women, they talk all the time now.
Charlie.
Oh shit, my daughter's back. Gotta go.
God, I love Father Johnson. I think he might be a farmer.
Yeah, he's definitely
also a
farmer.
He
pastor.
gives farm vibes.
Yeah, he's a
I think he
farmer.
sells guns on the
Also,
side.
Molly, don't drink that water because he teabagged it earlier.
Father Johnson teabagged it? Oh my god, what a character.
Do you guys know what ovipositor is?
Excuse me?
All right, so I got.
What'd you call me?
It may be ovipositor or ovipositor.
Ovipositor.
Yeah.
My blood is
know her.
ovipositive.
Wait, what? No.
My blood's ovipositive.
So it's like a insect thing, right? Where like some insects insert and then pop out like eggs into things.
Yeah.
So there's a type of porn where there's like a ovipositor like dildo thing that has like jelly eggs.
I've heard of this.
So it's like a dildo
Well,
that you,
I should say
like
I've
it's,
seen this.
you like it's like a turkey baster.
Yeah.
Continue.
With like jelly eggs that pop out.
Yeah.
So it's like boba
you like
tea?
you so
Yeah.
you make the eggs yourself, like you'll mold the eggs or whatever.
Yep.
You'll put them in with like the lube,
Yep.
and then they can like come out or whatever.
Yep.
I have seen this.
So
now.
you're
I
just
just
like-
didn't know the name.
Put in bubble tea
Yeah.
Yeah.
and pussy.
Drink
Yeah.
this, bitch.
You just
Drink
bubble
this.
tea pussy.
Y'all
I
ever
don't-
seen The Handmaiden?
Woo!
No,
With the
It's gay.
it's a
it
gay
has
story.
something to do with balls in the
Balls, but
Handmaiden?
not male balls.
yeah, not the balls that you're thinking in the
Insect
Bull
balls.
balls?
What?
It's about metal balls and a Korean girls. Do you also see the freaking?
Okay.
Do you see the freaking dildos that can like ejaculate? You can
Yeah.
put stuff in them and like
Oh,
make
yeah.
them shoot out.
What's that?
That's brilliant.
Okay.
I feel like that's the worst part of the whole thing.
We're, whoa.
Problems in children.
We have different interests.
I think we should split up.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You know, what's his name? Father
John
Johnson,
Misty.
Father
Father
Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah, he's a breeder. So if you're in
Even though I just said fuck breeders like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, yeah.
The truth is
you're
coming
like,
to light.
"Come inside
But it's a
me."
safe. It's like any kink. It's like a safe way to do
Yeah.
it. It's like breeding, but not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do
No,
not
what do
recommend
you
having
put in
insects
the
putting actual
thing?
eggs in you.
Unless this lube is gonna get me pregnant, I'm good.
But what? I feel like that might exist.
Sperm lube.
It's called that. They get it at a sperm bank.
Yeah, that's a different
That
kind
costs
of
a
lube.
lot more money.
True, expensive lube.
It's worth it.
Ew, I hate this.
Apparently, there's a guy. Maybe y'all told me this. There's a guy in like the Nordic countries where they had to stop him. They're like, "Hey, stop donating sperm."
Oh, he
Yes.
was too much.
Yes, because
Like
the country
500
was
Yeah,
just
too many-
becoming so incestuous. I guess
Really?
technically.
Yeah.
Because it was
That's
technically
fucking
like if he's
awesome.
technically making all the children, they're all each other, and then they're fucking each other, and then then they are each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just him
If you
times
follow
1,000.
time back enough, it's like there's only like 4 different families.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but it's not that now.
But technically, it is. I mean,
Oh, well,
like your
all
4th
related.
cousin.
Brother, cousin, I have something to tell you.
No, we all have like 5 billion cousins.
Good lord.
I do, but it's
What
just
if we
'cause
were
my
related to
family's
each other?
Irish Catholic.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
probably related to you, Molly.
We've already figured out what's wrong with your family.
Yeah.
We've talked about the keepers and the schools.
True.
and
The
stuff.
keepers and the peepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of peepers. Anywho.
Anyway.
Molly, didn't you
Whirlwind.
say at the beginning you had an embarrassing story? I'm so serious. I swear earlier she
She
said
did
something
say
and
I
then
that.
did.
Yeah,
What
but-
Are
was
you
I
wearing
gonna
corduroy?
say? It looks like it, but it's not. It's like you can touch it if you want. It's like a kind of.
Feels like corduroy.
Yeah, but it's not because it's like just like stretchy pants.
Don't y'all have a rehearsal to go to?
Oh yeah.
At
Yeah,
some
we're
point
an
you were
hour
like,
late.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll be the boy in the high school dance. You be the girl
Okay.
in the corduroy pants.
oh,
Come with me. Don't know why.
let's
Sorry.
ovipositor
Some-
in your pie.
I
Do any
don't
of you
like
know the
that.
artist of that song?
No. I thought you
Is
made
it John
up.
Cougar Mellencamp?
Nah, it's Tom Petty.
Ah, I was close.
Oh,
Had
that's
that
just
Great
vibe.
song. Great artist.
That's
Rest in
just
peace.
petty.
So many great artists died around.
That's just
the
petty.
past 5
that's
years.
just Tom.
Yeah, that's so
Good
Tom.
old Tom.
David Bowie, Tom Petty. Sad world we live in nowadays.
R.I.P.
And now it's
Tom
just
Bowie.
TikTok stars.
Jerry Springer.
Your age is
Jerry
Oh,
Springer
Jerry,
died.
rest in
Jerry
peace.
Springer.
He was like
Oh.
68.
That's true.
Or-
70
No,
he was like
something.
70.
Yeah.
70s. But
Still,
yeah.
too young.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty good age to be honest. He's still kicking.
My
He did
favorite
well.
thing. I love it when people post like when they're. This is gonna sound fucked up, but like people always post when like their grandparent dies, and they'll be like, "Can't believe you're gone," like blah blah blah, and post the picture of like the oldest person you've ever
Right.
seen. And you're like, you can't believe it.
like the hand is like gray and withered. You're like, no, I can believe
You
it.
can see through their skin.
She was saying, take me, Lord, take me 2 days before. And you're like, I
Right.
just can't believe it.
Truly the oldest person I've ever seen.
She's like half dissolved into dust.
Yes.
I can't wait to post a picture of Molly decrepit. Like,
Her pictures are like she's like poking her head out of an urn.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like you
She's
should.
like a genie poking her head out of an urn.
Can't believe you're gone.
Whenever
Gone
the
too
day
soon.
comes, I feel like if you're gonna get cremated or whatever your jam is, I feel like
Yeah.
you should just leave the tits out. So
Yeah.
that's like the iconic
That's my whole
part,
brand.
and just keep the like.
Actually, if I could, I would preserve my titties and
You
my,
put 'em
my
on ice.
cooter. Yeah, I'd have
on
my
ice.
titties and my cooter out for
Yeah.
the world
Like
to see.
Put 'em on
Futurama,
ice, yeah.
instead of the head, it's like just the titties.
Yeah.
I listened to a podcast about that whole frozen head thing.
What?
You know, like how people will like get their
Yeah.
heads removed and
Oh,
frozen
yeah.
after
Like
they
Walt
die,
Disney.
so that they
Disney.
can reanimate them.
yeah,
Disney's not one of them. That's a myth. But
yeah.
Okay.
Who's an actual?
no,
one?
it's like there's some really interesting stories like following that, and like people who have their heads frozen who never wanted them frozen, and then like it also seems like they got murdered in order for it to happen.
Like JFK?
No, it's just random people.
Oh my god.
But it was like the
They
wife.
did a- they
it was
did a
like the
bad
wife
job
of the
with
person who started
JFK,
the company.
didn't
I was gonna say
Oh.
JFK's head's probably a little fucked up.
They didn't do a good job with that one.
Thank
They,
you.
he aimed,
Put it on
he aimed a
ice.
little too high.
Put it on
I-
ice.
who do you
Put a
think shot
Band-Aid
him?
on
Do you
it.
think it was actually that guy?
I
think-
think I'm for the FBI.
Didn't we
I
just
think it
talk
was
about
Walt
this the other
Disney.
day? Didn't y'all just talk about this on another podcast and Molly had
did.
it all wrong? And wasn't it John Wilkes Booth that killed Abraham Lincoln? Am I wrong?
We're not
He
talking about
killed
Abraham Lincoln.
JFK.
No, that was Lee Harvey Oswald, right?
Yeah,
And I think
You're
it was
right.
John Wilkes Booth with Abraham Lincoln. I read.
but I think that like the Secret Service accidentally killed.
Accidentally?
Do you think they went
the
to kill
shot
someone
was
behind
from-
him?
Yeah, I think that like the shot happened because the shot. I
about
believe
the
the shot
rat?
wasn't
Wait.
even for Kennedy. It was for the governor, who was also.
Do you
guard
wait?
guy.
Do you think that maybe there was just people who were on guard who were supposed to watch out in case something did happen, and one accidentally just like for
Yes,
some reason?
exactly. Because the governor got shot
smart.
first,
What?
and then it looks like the bullet came from behind him.
What about
up
the
into his head.
grassy knoll?
Oh,
That's all bullshit. He was in his building, like he was. No,
That's
he was in a
crazy.
building, like up.
Okay, but what
That's
about?
crazy.
Do you think Disney did it?
All right,
One
let's-
vote for
Let's get
Disney.
the fuck out.
yeah, we gotta
here.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my
swear.
god, we
we-
talked about all kinds of stuff on this podcast.
yeah.
Mainly death, but that's
This is
and I still have embarrassing stories in my phone. We didn't even get.
I know. We gotta do a big trigger warning before this one. It's
Yeah.
a doozy.
Can we just title the
Trigger.
So
episode
sorry.
Trigger warning.
People are gonna listen to this episode and be like, "How embarrassing!"
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Now I get why it's called that. I get it now."
I get it. It's all coming together.
Sorry, Papa Graham and
Yeah. Sorry, Dad and Liam.
Liam.
Yes, I forgot they listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We talk
Yeah.
about Molly's pussy all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately.
Isn't that gross that her
What is-
dad
okay,
listens to this?
But what
Shut
is
up.
Isn't
does
her
your
dad
Don't bring my
fucking-
dad
He's
into this.
supportive. You wish you had
Yeah.
a father.
Oh, that
you're
doesn't
good.
call you Charlie.
It's actually true.
So sorry that got so
Yeah.
aggressive.
No, that's very true. Yeah, no.
Wow, I forgot. That felt like it happened 5
2
hours
years ago.
That was like 7 episodes ago.
Damn.
20 traumas ago.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's true.
We went through it
All right,
today. All right, Worms.
Gotta get through
Wait,
to get
worms.
to it.
Do you all have anything you'd like to plug. or shout out or bring?
Any messages?
What's your
for
views
the
on
Worms?
Biden? think he's doing a good job?
Sketch me like one of your French girls in
Oh.
Richmond, May
Yeah,
6th
yeah.
on my birthday.
May 6th?
We got a big B-Day.
I'm just gonna plug y'all. We got titty bangers bangers.
Hell
We
yeah.
got Commonwealth comedy.
Yeah.
We got things. Yeah. Woo. I'm like, do I do anything? We got Tap House karaoke. Woo.
Thursday nights.
We just moved to Norfolk. Woo.
Party TBD.
And we're gonna have a housewarming party, and you're all invited. Look under your seats.
Look under your
It's
seat.
your invitation.
There's a bell
Well,
underneath
our
your
last
seat,
guest,
Jeff.
our last guest was chewing gum while
Yeah.
speaking into the microphone.
He's trash, dude.
So thank you.
Barrett.
He's
Yeah.
trash.
enemy
He's
of the pod.
straight up trash.
I can't believe you did
He,
that.
as he was leaving, he was. What did he say? He said,
Be who you are. That's who
"Be
you are.
all queens" or something like.
Be
that.
all queen.
He's like, "Be all queens."
Okay, he's been really into Queens lately. Like,
It didn't help. I was doing like the what is it? The whip and the nay nay as he was saying it.
He's been really into calling people queen
And
lately.
king.
Love that.
Yeah, and king.
That's better than him being sexist.
I'll be like,
No, he does it in a sexist
Yeah.
way too.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I'll be like, oh, I have to pee. He'll go, do you, queen? I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Go piss, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go piss, girl.
And then I'll be like, I'm gonna go home, and he'll be like, hell yeah, king, kill queens.
What?
You know, so
Yeah.
he's-
Okay, so he's like almost got the hang of
Yeah.
it, but he's still getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little fucked
It's
up.
okay.
That's like when somebody goes, "Okay, chief. All right,
And then you
soldier."
do
Soldier.
you start
Brother.
doing the tomahawk
What'd I call you
dance
earlier?
and
Brother?
song.
Brother.
Don't say that.
Hey,
My
brother.
my
bud.
my college mascot was the Seminole.
Oh yeah,
Yikes.
mine was. We were the Kempsville Chiefs. That was high school though. I
We
didn't
were
go to
the
college.
Salisbury Seagulls.
Hornet, Horatio the Hornet.
With
What's
the
your high school,
testicles.
Molly?
Comets. Catonsville Comets.
Oh.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
It was
I thought you would
Wait,
be
what
the
was the
child
mascot?
molester.
Dude, yeah, what
Giant
did you do? You
flaming
just shot
ball?
across things?
And it was the St. Mark Lions.
I thought you were the
Like,
pedophile.
did you
pretty
just shoot across the sky?
Just
Yeah.
shoot.
Molly, you got anything to plug?
I ain't got shit, dog.
Because
I did it.
yeah, I guess this episode will be after our show
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
in Richmond.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know. We're going to Busch Gardens on Sunday. Join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for I won't, because I'm going to be out of town for my friend's concert.
Your friends? You mean Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm jealous.
I guess
kinda
the
wanna
only-
go.
My friend has a show, and I'm going.
The only thing I can really plug is like I'm a dental assistant, so like go get your teeth cleaned or something.
I really need
Nice.
a new dentist.
get your
Yeah,
teeth cleaned.
I changed insurance.
Shiny
So
teeth
now I
and
need to find a new
I need
dentist.
a
So
new
what you need to do
dentist.
is go on your insurance and check out the providers, and then see if like people
I
take your
understand.
insurance. Because when
Yeah.
people just call us, they're like, "Do you take my insurance?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't have your insurance. Like I don't." You're good. Like
No,
you can
I
check.
go-
I mean, if I really dig
I
deep,
go
I, could
through
find
my
out.
insurance app to find.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not
You're
an
one of the
idiot.
good ones.
I just do two
Ev-
shakes.
a
of
lot of the
lamb's
people that
tail.
call are.
But yeah, and now my
Are we gonna
last
end
dentist
this
keeps
fucking
calling me.
episode?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Bye.
All right, worms. Until next time, Key.
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast at Go On Podcast Production. If you have an embarrassing story like the big ass and How Embarrassing, send us email howembarrassingpodcast.com.
Brother.
Brother. How about sister?
You know, one day I'll sign up for the Patreon and get those feet pics, but
yeah, it's pricey.
see.